What are you doing?
Look, it's my control arm. Get it? Control arm. Halloween humor. Here we go, guys.
Hey, oh, hey.
Every time. Oh, Greg. What are you doing? He thinks he's modeling, you guys. Give him some time. Go for it, Greg. Yes, work it, baby. Work it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Garage Couple.
First and foremost, happy Halloween.
Woo, woo, woo.
This is our second Halloween as the Garage Couple, but we had just started right before Halloween last year, so this one is a little more eventful.
That's right.
Now, speaking about eventful, we have two big announcements before we begin this episode. First and foremost, our lift kit giveaway is still alive. We had debuted the video last week, and we're going to be announcing the winner 1 week from today. And if you haven't had a chance to do so, we installed a really nice front differential cover by Ballistic Fabrication. We also announced the giveaway. So check that video out, subscribe to the channel, and comment below so your name goes into the pot. So hopefully you have a chance and you win.
Add a lift kit.
Now what's number 2?
Number 2, you guys, we have a giveaway in today's episode.
Woo woo! Another giveaway. We have given away so many sets of LED headlights, and this episode is no different. So next week we are going to be giving away not only the lift kit, but also this set of LED headlights that comes direct to us from this company called Expected on Amazon. Link to this exact product will be in the description below, just so you could read about it before you enter your name in the giveaway. Now, this set is for a Jeep Wrangler JK, however, you could also make it work on a TJ. It comes with a set of headlights and fog lights. They are 7-inch round and 3-inch round LED, and they don't have a daytime running light, they don't have a turn signal, but they just plug right in and they are really bright. You can adjust it, and if you've never installed this before, we have a video in the corner as well as made multiple videos on installing these headlights. So feel free to check those out. And now why don't you tell them how to enter this giveaway? Or do we do it at the end?
We'll do it at the end. We'll have a little spooky surprise.
Ooh!
Hint, we're going to be doing this one a little differently this time. Maybe it has to do with Halloween. Stay tuned to figure it all out.
And on to today's episode. Dun dun dun!
Control arms, baby. We are changing the control arms on the TJ.
So Aline, why don't you tell us a little bit about these control arms?
I might have to pull up my skirt.
So while Aline grabs her script, if you recall, we changed all of our control arms on our Jeep Wrangler TJ except for the front upper control arms. Now we used the Skyjacker lowers on both front and rear, and we went ahead and we installed adjustable upper control arms on our rear so that we could set our pinion angle. Now if you are unfamiliar with that concept, I highly recommend you check out our original pinion angle episode, which will also be in the top left corner of this screen. But now we're going to do the same thing for our front. We're going to talk a little bit about the pinion angle on the front, as well as change out the front upper control arms with these adjustable heavy duty units. So this is all part of the series of building our front axle. We are really excited to slap these on. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about these?
These control arms are from Max Speeding Rods. We will put the link for you guys to check out in the description. So these control arms are absolutely incredible. They're heavy duty and they range for your Jeep from stock height all the way for an 8-inch lift kit. So all you guys running those 8-inch lift kits, this will work for you.
Oh, you mad dogging people, huh?
No, I love it.
Talking smack?
Nope.
All of y'all running 8s?
All the y'all, we're not running 8.
So why don't we go ahead and get this going?
Let's do it.
So just like every other install, all you're gonna need is some coffee, some simple hand tools. I have a pinion angle measuring tool right over there, which I'm not actually gonna use, but I'm gonna show you why you would use that. Those are the control arms. I'm sure I'm gonna need a couple other things in the meantime.
Like your wife.
Like my wife, and this messy garage full of Jeep parts. Hint, hint. Oh, I can't say. Just you guys have to wait. Very first thing you're gonna do, grab your liquid wrench, By the way, liquid wrench is my favorite solvent product. Watched a couple of those Project Farm episodes, and this is the best one after all of the extensive testing that he did. And just go ahead now and spray the 4 bolts that you're going to be removing. We're gonna have some people over tonight. Didn't want to get my Halloween costume dirty for the night, so switch that into this thing. Now, I just want to very quickly walk you through the logic behind these upper adjustable control arms. So on the rear of your vehicle, you have the transfer case, you have your output pinion, you have your drive shaft, and you have your rear pumpkin, your differential. Now you want it so that the rear differential on the rear, it points just below the angle of the drive shaft. So you want it to point just below so that when you apply torque, they line up with each other. Now in the front, it's the exact opposite. You want it to point just above. You want this to point just above your drive shaft so that as you apply torque, they straighten out. Now on the front, there is an issue with adjusting your pinion angle using your upper control arms. And that is, the more you adjust your pinion angle, you throw off your camber and your caster. Which is, camber is your tires. If you're looking at the Jeep straight on, this is your tire sticking out like this, like some of those lowrider vehicles that like to have only 20% of the tire touching the floor. Now, oppositely, there's the caster, which happens as you lift the Jeep up. So you can only adjust your pinion angle as much as your camber and caster allow for. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not even gonna use my magnetic pinion angle measuring tool. I'm gonna eyeball it. So if you currently look at the drive shaft, which I will show you in just a second, my pinion is pointing way below the drive shaft, so it should be in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna change out the control arms one by one, and I'm gonna use my jack over here to jack up the differential at the pinion, just to kind of hold it up as I tighten in the new adjustable one into place. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started. First step, let's remove the old control arm. And I'm gonna start on the passenger side. So as mentioned before, we have air tools. I'm going to use a breaker bar because not everyone has air tools. I want to show you how to do it without air tools. And if I need air tools, they're always there to bail me out.
Yeah, that came out. That made progress. Oh, there you go. There we go. That's what I like to see. Need a flathead to pry that thing out. Let's do it.
This is too small.
A for effort, but that didn't work, so Greg is going to grab a pry bar or something. He said it's not my fault. I'm thinking ahead though, it was good. Hit it. There we go. It's moving. I see thread. Wow. This is the bolt that came out. It does look a little bit rusty. Maybe wipe this thing off before it goes back in because we're reusing these, right, Greg?
We are. Look at this junk. Look at the difference between these control arms. The original is hollow on one end, it's a U shape. This is what the manufacturer does to save money on metal. This is the replacement. I mean, it is humongous, much heavier as well. Solid strength construction as well as this painted yellow finish. Should look good with the rest of our accessories on our front axle, as well as being adjustable. I mean, look at that. You just open it out and you could extend it to however far you want. So right now we're gonna support our differential with the jack. We're gonna jack it up just a little bit so that when we tighten these new ones in, we have it pointing up just a little bit more. The longer these upper ones are, the higher your differential will point towards your transfer case. The shorter it is, the lower it points.
What color was that, Greg?
Yellow.
That's orange.
This is yellow.
That's orange.
On the catalog it says yellow.
Viewers, what is that? What color is that?
This is yellow.
I can't do. Viewers, let us know. Next, we're gonna jack up the front just a tad from our pumpkin, right, Greg? Beautiful pumpkin.
That is correct. So this inner metal sleeve that comes with the original control arm is a larger diameter than the bolt that's original. Now the reason they do this is so you can run heavy duty bolts, because this is a heavy duty control arm. Now unfortunately we don't want to drill into our frame and the brackets, because this is the only bolt that fits in actually into the frame. So all you have to do is put the new sleeve. They include one that works with the original hardware. All you have to do is put the original sleeve over it and just hit it with a hammer. Now we did it without recording, but we're going to show you the other side when we get to it. Alright, next up, once everything's ready to go in, just slide it over. I'm going to install the rear part first, so then we can kind of twist the forward one, get it exactly right, and then bolt it right into place. I'm going to use my original hardware, including this flag nut over here. Slip this on one side, slide it through on the other. Let's get started.
While Greg's tightening that up, look at that diff cover. Literally insane.
I'm gonna pull it off.
No, we don't.
Last piece now is to tighten this nut. Go ahead and make it snug with the control arm. And we're gonna use a pipe wrench now to make sure this is fully tightened.
Almost. One down, one more to go. So Greg's having a hard time getting the pipe wrench on that area. So I suggested grabbing the adjustable wrench, which he thinks isn't gonna fit. So let's see. I think I'm right, per usual. Greg, do you think this is gonna work?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
There.
Oh wow, okay.
That's enough.
Greg, did it work?
It worked. Alright, off to the next side. You son of a bitch.
And it worked. Now we are done with one side, on to the next. Check out my flag. Bless you. Yep.
Woo! Number 2 out. Let's do it. Put the new one in and we're all done.
The control arm does not fit exactly onto where it's supposed to go. It's a little too wide, so we're gonna show you how to fix that now. Some liquid courage.
Liquid encouragement.
I'll take some too.
All right, so this is the replacement inner sleeve. All you do, get yourself a mallet and hit it in.
Wow.
Easy as that.
Just like butter, Greg.
Just like butter. Now up next, I'm gonna close this sleeve just a little bit. Now remember, it's easier to hit it closed than to reopen. So just basically measure it on the front seal and then just keep redoing this part.
One of the bolts was a little bit difficult to line up, but we found a little area that gives us good eyesight. If you have a partner to help you with the flashlight, I just want to show you guys in case you come across that same issue. Right over there. Through that hole. Now that the last bolt is in, let's wrap up shop and tighten. You want me to hold that? There you have it, guys. Control arms are swapped. Easy as cake.
Just 4 bolts holding it in, some simple hand tools, and a couple sets of clothing later, the job is done.
Let's get back to the giveaway, huh? Now that we're done with the install. So we have 2 giveaways next week. The first one was on our last video for the lift kit. You had to drop a comment below on that video and be a subscriber. We're releasing the results next Saturday. Also, our giveaway from this video, LED headlights. I told you guys there's a little Halloween treat for that one. If you're interested in being a part of the giveaway, please drop your best Halloween joke in the chat box below and where you're from. This one is just for the US. Sorry about our internationals. So again, drop a joke, your favorite Halloween joke, and we will randomly select a winner next week as well for those headlights.
Just to kind of touch base on that, we love the internationals from Australia, from Canada, from the Middle East. Thank you so much for all of your support. We wouldn't be where we are and we wouldn't be able to do these many awesome mods if it was not for your support. We genuinely appreciate your comments. We genuinely appreciate your suggestions, feedback, and everything along those lines. We've come quite a long way and we're excited for the way to come. Now, for now, we'll leave you with this control arm update and upgrade from that awesome vendor. All links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in 1 week where we give away hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of Jeep upgrades. So stay tuned and thanks again.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Woo!